We should be live. What is up, everyone? So today we are playing Fortnite again, but this time it's Lego Expeditions, which is a new game series. It's Fortnite, but it's not. Well, it's still Fortnite, but it's Lego. And for the reasons of it, we'll switch my skin. Let's switch it over to, oh boy, Meowdis for today. Okay, so we have Meowdis here. This is the Lego guy. We got he can emote and stuff. Obviously the music's muted, but this game it's like those type of games where you complete missions and get cool powers and stuff. So let me cut when we get into the game. And we're back. Basically, we got a mission board. Obviously, you know, the quests. I don't know why it's not showing anything, but there we go. Points, appointment settings, you know, of course. And we got Jones and doing Jones things. But let's do a mission here. We got a mission board. We can do several things. A way out, a bunch of other things. But for today's episode, we'll do a quick play and just show you what we can use. So we got a gun, a hammer, for this set, which is this one, I get to throw shadows and shoot up. Oh shit. We're getting into a match. I'll show you more of the weapon gameplay later. So we got this mission, which is to deploy a shield generator, which you should do. So let's show you. So this is the gun. And do faster amounts of damage. We've got the Fury mode, which is just a bunch of ravens sent out to do a bunch of damage. Obviously, flight mode. You can fly around and just escape everything. See? And then, of course, you gotta heal up, because that's how you do it. But when you get down, you need to get rest. Deploying the field generator is just one of the missions you can do. There's plenty others, like destroy corrupting mask or like other shit. And your goal is to get a bunch of weapons. Your goal is to get better weapons, of course. So you can do better. Hammer's great for like big AoE attacks, and the gun is great for like single use, like usually single enemy attacks. I have an iron one, but also keep in mind when you get weapons, you get special abilities. Like with the hammer, I get extra ability damage, which is good for like a hero like this one. Mission complete, this one. Next mission, however, is a trap you to rescue citizens, where you absolutely have to use a really strong weapon, like the hammer or the gun. like this. So you first need to get to the location, of course, and then find the trapped civilians. They will look something like this. Like that. What you gotta do is just hack your arm at it a couple of times. And they'll break out no problem. You're scattered around the map, and of course, if there's a bunch of people nearby, I suggest you get rid of them first. Make sure you heal up, because you don't want to be dying now, do you? As long as you help out your teammates, and this is obviously with teamwork, you know, if you work with a team, it'd be easier to complete these quests. If you get down, you can either wait for a teammate or hold F to respawn. This is usually the point where you would go fight the Titan and all. But if you want to get better weapons, you should go chest hunting. I'll just show you what a little bit of that looks like before I do the main quest. They look like this. So you just gotta open up your map. One of the ones is over here. To get over here, you just go over here, open up. And the reason why you should do it later, so now, is because you'll get the best chance of loot. Striker gadget, I say get the tanker striker gadget because you get ability damage, which for this kit is really good. Plus defense. More defense. Obviously, please rescue people. Gives you heals and EXP, which is very important. XP is very important because you want to make your character stronger. Another chest right here. So you got more granite items than common. Of course, you should keep looking around to see if you get something that isn't common. Please be aware of your surroundings before you do die. Obviously, if you think your teammates are gonna be close to completing the mission, you should probably go and help them. Because if they're defeating the boss without you, then of course, it's not a good idea. You should use the dual daggers because when you use the secondary ability, you rush into the feet, not go through them, into the feet. This. But when you run out of stamina, please don't stay under his feet when you run out of stamina. Obviously, if you have a teammate, they can help you res you some shit. As long as you know what you're doing. If you feel like it's gonna take too much time, just hit the left. Just hit the F button. It just respawns. Obviously, you should help your teammates out because that's what you're supposed to do. So, let me show you one of the other good ways to defeat the boss. First, you gotta go into flame mode, of course. Make sure if you can take your time out, go for a resing. Obviously, res, of course. Okay, now go back to our mode, because that's where you're doing the flat mode. Of course, make sure you get your wheels. I'll check it out. Okay, now back to them. Just gotta hit it with a bunch of modes. Obviously, then goes the Shadow Command attack. Obviously, make sure you don't get downed. Sometimes, after enough revives, you manually have to get revived. Or wait till you die. It's more likely you'll get manually revived. I'm gonna throw it away so that they can revive me. Yep. Usually the revives are quick, so no need to worry about that. And then obviously use your ult, especially on the boss. There you go, the Titan's gone, and you should be done with the mission. You have about 40 seconds to look around if you missed anything. Like look at chests, look at loot. Obviously some chests might be already open because of other people. But if you can get the chance, try to go for your XP. Do any last minute recoveries that you can get. And if you think if that's it, then you're done with the mission. That's basically how the game works. You exit out, and we go back to the main lobby. I'll see you there when we get back to the main lobby. Anyways, so back in the main lobby, here's what you do. Of course, you scavenge for loot. Wait. Of course, you've done your missions. Make sure, before you do anything else, check your assignments. Make sure you did all your assignments. If you have to talk to anybody, do anything, of course, you do your quests, because those are one of the best ways to get your EXP. Make sure you talk to people, because, of course, if you don't talk to them, then you can't really do anything. So make sure you talk to the people. They'll have a glowing info above their sign. I don't know why they're green. Of course, I think this is just to help identify who's doing what and what's doing what. Sometimes you'll get weapons from them. They're not that good. If they were, then you know, you'd pick them up. And if you want to get rid of items, recycle them. I suggest you do. Gives you some essence back. Not much, but some. Which might be good for you if you need to. Some good weapons are unstable though, which means you can't keep them all the time, which isn't the best. But like, if you have some, keep some. And if you want to buy stuff like a hammer, you should go to one of these guys. If you buy them enough times, you'll get at least a better weapon than what you already have. Sometimes you might just get a good old, but luckily one of these times I got an iron hammer, which is a level up from a regular hammer, which does more damage, usually comes with better buffs, you know, as you can see. More max stamina, more healing, crit, cooldown recharge. So if you do crit, shortens your cooldown. Let's use something like the Fury. Because the Fury is a basic cooldown. So if you get a crit hit, so let's test this out. So if you get a crit hit, oh wait, what's a crit hit? Oh wait, jump attack is good. There we go. It goes by a little bit faster. Of course, that's basically all you need to know about the game. Obviously, there's more weapon classes involved, like the Rift Ripper, which is also really good if you like teleporting and dodging. The Hunter, they have a very good movement. They also have like bullseye, increased damage. Great for targeting. Great for targeting. Heal, wound. Basically, this is like a good all-rounder. Good healing, good DPS, all-rounder. This is like pure damage, pure just bullying them. Because it has a really good AoE, which is the Rift Crystals. But as for me, I like the Shadow Collar. Obviously, you can upgrade certain things. Depending on your playstyle, you can make it more better, more worse. You can get something like weakened energy, like if Command Shadow doesn't work very well, or Fear, which does what it says it does. I'd say get this one because after you die and come back, you get immediately the ult. You immediately get ult, which is really good. But obviously, if you don't have enough XP or levels for it, then you won't be able to get it. Of course. So yeah, that's basically all you need to know about this game. Found a secluded area to end it off, and there's no private mode, which does suck. But if you're with a team, if you're the team leader, you can pick the missions, and everyone in your party will join you. So, thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. See you guys later on Chaos Memer. Laters.